Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome back to yet again another weekly race from Javasim. And today we're visiting Tsukuba circuit in Japan to race with two kinds of cars today. So after a few consecutive weeks, we have one make race, and today we have a bit of variation with the two cars that we gonna race in today, which is this is the first, the Mazda MX-5 Miata, and for the other cars we have the Abarth 500, and I think it's going to be an interesting battle today because we have totally different types of car actually because we have in one hand we have the front-driven car in the bars, and in the other hand we have the rear-wheel drive Miata. So it's going to be interesting, and it looks like so far the Miata is the ones that comes that more popular because it looks like we have only seven people out of 16 drivers today using the Barf, and the rest is using Miata. Okay, so right now is already the qualifying session. The drivers has already finishing their practice, and we have Samuel Dennis actually now sitting in the first positions there, actually beginning his outlap first for the qualifying. Yeah, let's look who's going to be on top today. And even though it's a different types of car, but we doesn't know for sure which one has the advantage, whether it's Miata or it's the Abarth. Someone there is here dropping the second gear 77 kilometers per hour, entering the first corner there. And now we have Ferdi Gary Ramadan. Oh, a lot of Miatas here. Show me the second gear there. We have Kiss now. Inside is also another Miata drivers. Henry in the fourth position is also another. So we still have 4.5 minutes left in the qualifying, and currently Dava Ardiansa is leading in his Abarth 500 with a time of 1 minute and 9 seconds. 19.25 is there, and not so far behind we have Colin Louis also in another Abarth is at 109.565. And actually we have like very little gaps there with Henry in the third position, which is the fastest driver in the Miata so far with 1 minute 9.597 seconds. So yeah, that's really little difference, 0.03 seconds there if I'm not mistaken, between Colin Louis and also Henry in the second and third position. So looks like the Abarth is taking the top position for now, but we still have 3 minutes left in the qualifying. And by the way, speaking of the circuit that we race on today, Tsukuba circuit is actually one of the short circuit that we have because it's only 2 kilometers long, and even with the not so fast car that we use today, they still managed to do a lap under 1 minute and 10 seconds basically for the top 10 theirs. Yep. So we're following Adrian Karyadi here, also another Miata, and it looks like the gray Miata has been the most popular so far. Ryan here in the... Alright, so we have the white MX-5 now. Andre Setiawan currently in the 7th position. And with 2 minutes left, I think he can still probably do like 2 more laps before the qualifying time ends. Because again, this is a very short circuit with only 2 kilometers in length. Oh, actually Henry is already claiming the 2nd position there, and now Samuel Dennis is claiming the 1st position, and the throne is filled with the MX-5. So let's see if the Abarth driver can do another another run for the qualifying. Oh, looks like Ferdigari just having a crash there, and now inside the pit lane again. I think he's already, feeling enough with his qualifying position for now. And now we have Andre Setiawan currently sitting in the 6th position now. Yeah, he's improving one position from the last time we checked when he's still in the 2nd position. Crossing the lines there, and now taking the 1st position. The pole position is now Andre Setiawan's with 1.08 seconds there, and he's already entering the pit lane. I think he's he's already feeling enough at the time there. And we have Henry here in 2nd position. 1 minute 8 seconds there. Let's see. Yep, it's not improving enough to take the 1st position from Andres Tiawans there. And we have Dava Ardiansa as the fastest Abarth drivers there, still in the 3rd position. And whoa, he's pulling from the circuits there. I think he's already getting enough already. Oh, Randa Havas looks like the car is, it's not big damage, it's just severely damaged, I think, because you can see at the end of his car there. Not the best conditions for doing the runs. And now we have William Benazir Wijaya currently sitting in 9th position with Abar there. 1 minute and 9 seconds that's his best time so far. 8 seconds left in the qualifying, so this is the last time that the last laps that they got. Let's see, Henry there is still outside actually. Maybe try to take the pole position. Oh, but already finishing his qualifying there. And we have Samuel Dennis, the last lap, last chances he got. Yep, still sitting in the 4th position. But now we have Randa Havas in the car that look not looking so good actually. But let's see if he can improve his lap time here. Oh, now Randy Safety in the 10th position, crossing the line and improving. Yep, he got this 3 additional position now in the 7th position. Oh, we got Andres Setiawan disconnected from the server there. Randa Havas still outside, crossing the line. Randa Havas get the 3rd position. Yep, and I think that's going to be safe enough for him to start the race from the 3rd position. It's the top 3 currently is all Mazda MX-5. But we do still have William Benazir Wijaya, I believe, in his last attempt here. Currently he has 1 minute 9.759 seconds. But let's see here. Driving the front wheel drive car, of course, the most common problem that you got is understeer. And looks like the MX-5 is still dominating so far, with the top 3 being all MX-5. And we have Eko Wicaksono here in the dark gray MX-5, still doing laps there, entering the last corner, I believe. Let's see if he can improve his position and better. From the 13th position, 1 minute 10.339 seconds. Let's see, Eko Wicaksono crossing the line, and yep, he's still going to start from the 13th position. But we still do have the last driver that hasn't finished yet. It's Riandi Wijaya in the bright red Abarth. Riandi Wijaya turning hard there. 2nd gear, start hitting the throttle there, hitting 100 km/h and braking very hard, dropping into 2nd gear. Yep, and we're going to move on to the race. The leader for the race is going to be Andres Setiawan in his dark gray MX-5 with 1 minute 8.791 seconds. And not so far separated behind is Henry Haga there with 1 minute 8.910 seconds. And then we have Randa Hafas in the third position with 1 minute 9.038 seconds. And as for the fastest abort driver, we got in the qualifying is Dava Ardiansa in 1 minute 9.080 seconds. And then in the fifth position is another MX5 driver, Samuel Dennis, with 109.119 seconds. So we're gonna wait for the race, and Gugun Miranto already trying to cheers his abort team with saying "Ayo abort." And yeah, they do still have a lot of hope because it's race and we don't know what's going to be happen in the race, and we're gonna wait for the race, hopefully not so long after, and maybe we can take a look. Okay, so it's 50 seconds until the race start, and Andres Tiawan actually using a bright white Miata. It's Henry Haga here, another MX-5, Randa Hafas, the red MX-5 there. Then we got Dava Ardiansa again leading the team apart in the fourth positions there. Then we got Samuel Dennis in the dark gray MX-5. So it's the last 10 seconds before the race began. Let's see now. The race already turning out there. It's green and the race begin. Let's see now. Dava Ardiansa. Dava Ardiansa getting some context there, I believe, with Samuel Dennis that's trying to take the fourth position from him. And it looks like Samuel Dennis managed to defend the inside from Dava Ardiansa. It looks like we have also a fight in the front position between Andres Tiawan and Henry Haga there. Already intense battles. It looks like Dava Ardiansa tries to get insides there, but hitting Samuel Dennis in the process, and Gugun Miranda also getting another context. Very, very competitive battles, and we're gonna get this battle for 15 minutes. Another context there we can see from the armor cam of Dava Ardiansa, and now Gugun Miranda actually has taken the fourth position, but now fifth position getting overtaken by Randa Hafas actually. Still a fight there. Gugun Miranto and Randa Hafas trading position, but Randa Hafas getting dropped into the 11 positions. Now what happens with him? There's definitely something happened with Randa Hafas because he suddenly dropped into the 11th position and now actually in the last position. And now it looks like even though the top three is still occupied by all the MX-5, but the team Abarth from the 4th till the 8th position is ready to attack. So we got the outside view now. 11 positions there. Spuntino trying to overtake there. Definitely Spuntino still not the perfect times to take the position. I believe the next one is going to be left-hander. Spuntino takes the inside in the bright yellow Abarth and gets the position. Sandy Spuntino in the 11th position, but he has two MX-5 behind him ready to attack. Trying to defense there, but does he get a contact? Yes, he gets a contact there and getting overtaken again, lost his 11th position. Spuntino dropped into the 12th position. still side by side actually, and this is just before the last corner, which is going to be a long right-handers there. Oh, still Cannon overtaking there, getting attacked by two MX-5 at the same time. It's going to be a hard time for him, but now it looks like Spontino taking the inside actually, and now we're following Andres Setiawan currently in the second position, trying to take Henry Haka position, get some context there. Oh, getting a context there. Kind of slow speed actually, but still going to damage the car a bit, and still getting very close between them. And Gugun Wiranto also in the third position is getting in the fourth position, is getting closer and closer. Samuel Dennis trying to close the way there for Gugun Wiranto. Henry Hakan gets another contact with Andres Setiawan. Gugun Wiranto tries to take the inside from Samuel Dennis, and it's Dava Ardiansa. Actually, Gugun Wiranto already leading in the first position with Dava Ardiansa in the second position. The Albert attacks. Henry Haka now currently in the third position, and Andres Setiawan from the first top two position now is dropping into the sixth position and almost getting his car's panels there. Now trying to chase William Hester Wijaya in the fifth position. Yeah, it looks like the revenge of the Abarth is going to happen with 11 minutes left in the race, and now we're going to have Abarth battles here between Ferdi Gary Ramadan and also Colin Louis. It's Andrian Karyadi in the third position, trying to battling out with Septians there, I believe. Randy Septian defending his position in the bright white MX-5 there against Andrian Karyadi, but Andrian Karyadi is still very close behind. Now we got Andres Setiawan in the sixth position, trying to chase William Hester Wijaya. Trying to take the insides there, but not close enough to make any move. But William Hester Wijaya getting very wise there. I think that's the understeering problems. Very big hits there between Colin Louis and Riandi Wijaya in the bright red and green Abarth. Okay, so now Colin Louis in the seventh position, followed by Riandi Wijaya. So I'm just looking in the live timing of the Javasim just to make sure that's Riandi Wijaya and it's not Renaldi Wijaya, because it's very easy to get, you know, because you know they have a very similar name there. And now we're following Andres Setiawan in the sixth position, trying to chase William Hester Wijaya, but still they have 0.7 seconds gap between them. And Ferdi Gary Rama that now tries to take the inside of Riandi Wijaya, getting some context again. So it's look like there's some very competitive battle between all these tiny cars, you know. And Riandi Wijaya now dropped down to the 9th position with Colin Louis in the 7th and Ferdi Gary Ramadan in the 8th position. Ferdi Gary Ramadan now trying his best to chase Colin Louis in the 7th position. Still have 9 minutes left in the race. Current leader is Gugun Wiranto with almost 1 second gap from the second position Dava Ardiansa, which is the both is in at Abarth, which is pretty shocking because in the start we see the top 3 is actually in the MX-5, but now we have the top 2 that is on Abarth. Because we got Samuel Dennis managed to overtaking Henry there. Samuel Dennis now battles between the MX-5. Samuel Dennis still gets the third positions. Now Henry tries to you know, make some little moves, trying to spot if Samuel Dennis is going to make any kind of mistakes. Andres Setiawan now in the Miata tries to chase William Hester Wijaya, now is getting closer and closer actually. It's now Ferdi Gary still trying to chase Colin Louis. Yeah, you can look at the damage there at Ferdi Gary's car, getting a lot of dents in his side part of the car. And now Henry is still trying to chase and reclaim the third position from Samuel Dennis. It's Ferdi Gary now again, still trying to chase, break a bit late, it's getting closer and closer mid-corner there, and now accelerating again out of the corner. Let's see the gaps there getting bigger and bigger. Half seconds now between Colin Louis and Ferdi Gary Ramadan, and now we have Randy Setias there getting overtaken by Spuntino. Spuntino in the bright yellow Bart is now in the 11th position. Randy Septian still trying to chase him, and now we're joining Andres Tiawan again. That's still trying to chase William Wijaya, and the gap between them is actually still very I don't know, stable. I believe because it's not changing that much. Ferdi Ramadan tries to get insights there, spotting Colin Louis' move that's getting a bit outside, but is not getting enough grip to take the position from Colin Louis. Septian again, still trying to chase Spuntino. Spuntino getting very wise there. And it's now Randy Septian taking the position from Spuntino side by side now. Spuntino getting the inside and reclaim his position, but now Randy Septian has an attack from Andres Karyadi, I believe. Yep, Andres Karyadi claims the positions there, and also Randa Havas overtaking Randy Septian. Adrian Karyadi getting speed wide there, but not. Almost throw his car there. Very tight balance between the three MX5s. As Randa Havas getting the inner side of Andreas Karyadi, and I believe will take the 12th position. Yep, he does. And now it's 12th position for Randa Havas, followed by 13th Andreas Karyadi, and we have Randy Septian in the 14th, but looks like they're still very close. And now in the inner side, Randa Havas trying to defense. Definitely Andrea Karyadi has to take the longer route. Andrea Karyadi is actually getting overtaken by Randy Septian, but now it's Andrea Karyadi again, sitting side by side, I believe. And now Henry is getting closer and closer to Samuel Dennis. Maybe he could do his revenge in the last 5 minutes of the race. And yeah, it's Randa Havas actually already overtaken Spuntino and getting the positions there. Understand, still trying to chase Billy. There's a battle happening between Karyadi and Spuntino. Spuntino is dropping position. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it's looking Randy Septian is also getting closer and closer, but not close enough to overtake Sandok Spuntino. Andres Tiawan still trying to get closer and closer, trying to get the steps through. We got someone's crashing there. It's now Colin Louis again with Ferdi Gary Ramadan. Getting a bit of oversteer in the front wheel drive car there. It's now Randa Havas got Riandi Wijaya in front of him, getting closer and closer. It looks like Randa Havas' pace just getting better and better. Let's see here, Randa Havas almost entering the first corner, trying to take the inner side of Riandi Wijaya's badly damaged car there, and Randa Havas surely got it. In 10 positions now for Randa Havas. So we got Spuntino now trying to defend from Randy Septian. Getting very close there and dropping the gears. The car is off on revving a bit, I believe. Randy Septian still trying to chase Spuntino, but now we have the battle between the first and the second position between Gugun Wiranto and Dava Ardiansa, both driving in the same about 500. Very tight line from both of them, and now Colin Louis still in behind of Ferdi Gary Ramadan. Yeah, and as you could see, guys, in the race so far, pretty much all the cars have getting damage, whether it's light or heavy damage. But yeah, almost all the drivers. And now Andre Karyadi getting the position from Riandi Wijaya, getting a bit very wide actually. And also we got Spuntino also taking the chance there, but getting a contact. Spuntino spun out, getting a contact there, and also Karyadi. Getting a contact there with Riandi Wijaya, I believe. And now Spuntino has to start attacking again from the 15th position. But we only have 2.5 minutes left in the race. And I'm not sure if he got enough time to do that. But let's see. Dava Ardiansa still 0.6 seconds behind of Gugun Miranto and now Samuel Dennis. Oh, actually, Samuel Dennis has already thrown up to the fourth position, already getting overtaken by Henry in the third position. Andres Tiawan here. Randa Havas they're actually taking the 9th position from Evix there. Ooh, very good race so far from Randa Havas, actually getting side by side, but Randa Havas still in the inner sides there, breaking a bit with Evix, but not enough to catch Randa Havas, and now he has to set up the strategies again, and Randa Havas still in front. Looks like Randa Havas get really good pace. Andres Tiawan getting very close to Billy Evan Hazard there. Billy Evan Hazard got to be careful because now Andres Tiawan is less than 0.3 seconds behind. Now we're onboard Avix there that's now trying to reclaim the position from Randa Havas, but it looks like Randa Havas just straight up running away because he's so fast actually so far in the race and has overtaken a lot of drivers. Andres Tiawan now still tries to stick the inner sides there, getting a bit understeer, trying to chase Billy Evan Hazard, of course. And I think this is going to be an everlasting battle between Andres Tiawan and Billy Evan Hazard Wijaya, and also in the third and the fourth position, the battles of the MX5s, we got Henry and Sam Dennis. Oh, Andres Tiawan almost got some context there, trying to get inside on the left-hander, but he fails to, and William Hester still in front, and we have less than half minutes left for the first race. 20 seconds, and looks like it's going to, actually Dava Ardiansa already taking the first position. We have last minute battles here between Dava Ardiansa and Gugun Miranto. Gugun Miranto getting very close, bumper to bumper with Dava Ardiansa, but Dava Ardiansa still leading there with 0.2 seconds gap. Gugun Miranto trying to get the slipstream from Dava Ardiansa. Gugun Miranto getting very close now, but it's already getting some context, bumper to bumper, some pushing actions there, as Dava Ardiansa getting a bit very bit wide. Another context with Gugun Miranto, but the finish line is already just a few meters ahead, and Dava Ardiansa got to win. Gugun Miranto finished second, Henry in the third position, and Samuel Dennis in the fourth position. And then we have William Hazard Wijaya managed to hold his 5th position despite an aggressive attacks from Andres Tiawan in the 6th position. Also, we got Ferdi Giri Ramadan, Colin Louis, Randa Havas, Ethics, and then we have Setians there, Riandi Wijaya, then we got Andrian Karyadi, and also we got Kiss. Then we got Spuntino that unfortunately after the spun out accidents that had to finish in the last place. And there you go, the first race. What an amazing race. We got a lot of action, a lot of bumping action, of course, because just like we already see in the race that we got a lot of drivers' car getting, pretty much destroyed, because you can look at the dents there, very big hit that the car have to endure. So what a race that we got today is, will we get second race? Ferry Ramadan already saying in the Asado Corsa chat, Abart for life. Yeah, and I think the Abart already getting their revenge there, finishing first and second position. So for the cars that we have today, Tsukuba circuit is definitely, I can say, a perfect circuit for the race that we got today. Definitely, it's very interesting. So actually, Dava Ardiansa is ran out of fuel in the the last part of the final lap there because yeah, Rivida just talked in the live chat and Kukun just giving a little push there. So I guess that's sportsmanship from the Gugun Wiranto pushing Gafar Diansa in the last part of the circuit. Yep, we're gonna wait for the second race that is just like the usual tradition of the weekly race going to be reverse sprint. So, just per usual in the weekly race fashion, we're gonna have the second race and we're gonna have the reverse grid just per usual. So we have Kiss in the first position, and then we have uh, oh, but I think the grid is kind of random right now, not exactly reverse. But yeah, it's definitely different from the result of the first race. But we got another top 2 MX5 starting now. We got 6 seconds now. The red lights already turning on. Lights out, and away we go. Starting in the first position is Kiss now, but we got Adrian Karyani in the second position. Yes, they're going to be getting the insides there. Kiss definitely giving some rooms there. I don't know for sure, but this looks like getting some context already in the first corner, just like the first race. He's still in the first position, followed by Adrian Karyani. Adrian Karyani in the inside. If he's trying to attack from the outside, he's trying to take the longer routes there, but now Riani Vijaya getting some context again. Has to counter steer to save his car there. Another context. I believe there's someone inside there, and then Vijay getting thrown to the grass, but it's still fine for him. And now we have Randy Santian that actually just behind of Randy Vijay. We had the first race second position, Gugun Wiranto now in the 7th position, just behind of Colin Luli actually. Colin Luli now in the 6th position. But Gugun, yeah, you can see in the mirrors there, Gugun Wiranto getting very close. And let's see, is there going to be any move? I don't think so. This is not exactly the overtaking spot in the circuit right now, but Gugun Wiranto is still getting very close with Collins there. Viranto, will he do any kind of maneuver? Yep, he did. Trying to take the inside and breaking extra lates there and taking the sixth position from Colin Louis. And actually, Samuel Dennis is also overtaking Colin Louis there. Whoa, still very close grid so far. 2 minutes into the race, and we got Colin Louis getting thrown into the walls there after a contact with Samuel Dennis, I believe. Already big accident in the first 2 laps of the race. Now Irfan Arifianto have to take the longer routes there because he got William Hazard there, and now it's Arifianto. Yep, definitely got the position from William Hazard. Oh, what do we got here? We got Ferdi Gary trying to take the insides there, getting very close with William Hazard, and Ferdi Gary gets thrown into the grass, but still saving his car there. Yep, minutes of race there. William Hazard adjusted in the inside, but didn't manage to take the position. But actually, William Hazard getting ahead side by side now actually with Arifianto, but Irfan Arifianto still managed to hold his 9th position and defend it from William Hazard. We got some honking there. And Seko Wijaksono getting inside in the inner side of Ryan, getting another context there. Race full of context. And yep, Eko Wijaksono claims the 15th positions there. Ryan's losing control there and spun out and hitting Henry's car in the front there, but not that bad actually for Henry because it doesn't affect him as much. And we got the balance there in the first and second position between Evix and Kiss. And Randa Havas getting the inside of Ryan there. Randa Havas now in the 17th position. And now Andrian Karyadi joined the battle for the top 3 after overtaking Kiss there. And Ryan now still trying to follow Randa Havas. Looks like Randa Havas gets some troubles there to maintain his performance. Like in the first race there, we already got an Abarth there joining the MX5's party. We got Gugun Wiranto. Yep, it's Gugun Wiranto and Davar Dianza again. Maybe tries to show another Abarth domination, but the top 4 position is still occupied by MX5, so I think it's going to be pretty hard work for them if they want to win this race. It's Henry now tries to take the inside of Wijaksono, and it's getting set by side with Eko Wijaksono, but definitely Henry gets the position from Eko Wijaksono, almost getting some context there actually. And now Henry has to defend his position from Eko entering the regular. But I think he's already pretty safe there. Yep, you can see at the MX5 race there, it's getting destroyed literally. Eko Wijaksono decides to show drifting actions there. And in the third and fourth position, we have battle between Kes and Randy Septian. Septian now trying to follow Kiss there. Still Randy Septian and still for MX5 in the top 4 position, but now Wiranto getting closer and closer. Maybe he's looking to make a difference in the top 4 position, maybe in the next few laps. Cruising there. Yep, definitely cruising, but he's now trying to chase Colin Louis in the 9th position. Andrian Karyadi now. Actually, we got Gugun Wiranto already in the 3rd position now, and it's going to be really interesting. Andrian Karyadi. inside, getting another context there, almost getting spun on Andrea Carriani, but still managed to save his car. And yeah, Miranto, I believe, will join the party shortly for the first there. Svenny Septian still trying to follow Miranto for getting overtaken, but now he has Dava Ardiansa just behind him. Dava Ardiansa tries to take the insides there, but already Septian kind of overshoots there, but it's not enough yet. Oh, actually, Dava Ardiansa just getting overtaken. It's overtaking Ready Septian is now in the fourth position. Oh, bumper to bumper action between Ferdi Guerrero and Colin Logan. It looks like it's really a long-lasting battle between them. And now Andres Setiawan in the 12th position. Ooh, does something there. Again, actually, points of Morales getting done shifted pretty hard actually. Oh, so much spinnings there. I think that's epics. So it's another 1-2 position for the abart of Gun Wiranto and Dava Ardiansa. It looks like the podium of the first race is going to repeat itself now. Oh my goodness, from top 4, MX5 is now 1-2 position for the abart 500. But now Dava Ardiansa still has to defend from Andrea Carriani. It's only 0.2 seconds behind him. And Andrea Carriani getting some contact there with Randy Septian. Randy Septian kind of losing controls there, and but he still managed to save his car. Samuel Dennis actually that almost losing controls there, or Andrea Carriani, I'm not very sure. Oh, Samuel Dennis getting a lot of oversteers there. That's definitely not going very well for him, because Andrea Carriani is now in front of him in the position. Samuel Dennis, you can see at the right side of his car that his car is pretty much damaged. And Colin Louis just getting a context there, and now Riani Wijaya is still in behind of Colin Louis actually, but we almost got a three-way battle here between Riani Wijaya, Colin Louis, and also Ferdi Gary Ramadan. Riani Wijaya, another understeers, getting a context there with Ferdi Gary Ramadan that touched his back bumper. But still managed to save it. Very good drive. Oh, another context already getting, bongkar situations now. Ferdi Ramadan tries to take the slipstreams there. Ooh, very much sliding. Ferdi Ramadan still trying to chase Riani Wijaya, and now Randa Hafas in the inside. We got Roro actually. Ooh, sliding very wise there. Was already in the 14th positions now. Andrea Carriani, 6th position, trying to chase Samuel Dennis, getting very close. Another context there with Samuel Dennis, but none of them spun on some good things. And Riani Wijaya still holding his position, but actually we got Andres Setiawan overtaking Ferdi Gary Ramadan. Another move by Andres Setiawan, almost overtaking Ferdi Gary there. As Ferdi Gary still managed to hold position and getting side by side now. Yep, they're side by side. But yeah, Ferdi Gary Ramadan still hold his position. And now Andres Wijaya looks like he's going to attack from the inside of Andres Setiawan. Oh, still holding back there. You can see Andres Setiawan rearview mirrors there. Oh, Billy's getting extra wise there. Ooh, Irfan Arifianto breaking extra plates there and getting a lot of oversteer. Andrea Carriani still trying to chase Samuel Dennis. They're using the exact same cars and looking exactly like a twin. Now, Ferdi trying to just Riani Vijay getting very close there. Oh, there's a context between them. But now it's Riani Vijay still inside there. Oh, getting side by side, and you can see Andres Tiawan trying to take his shot there to getting the advantages from the battles between Ferdi Gerir. From Ferdi Gerir and also Randy. Oh, Colin Lewis coming down there. What happened with him? Getting double overtakes there, and Irfan Arifianto also tries to getting closer and maybe tries to overtake Colin Lewis. There. Oh, it's actually Andres Tiawan that's getting the disadvantages here. Oh, getting a lot of understeer, I believe. Pretty much the drivers just using the whole part of the tracks right now. Andres Tiawan getting into the grass. Oh, getting some context there with Irfan Arifianto and also Eko Wicaksono, I believe. Oh no, actually it's still very far behind. So it's between Irfan Arifianto and also I don't know, Andres Tiawan. Riani Wijaya now is getting overtaken. Oh, Colin Lewis getting brakes very hard. Another context, and we can see someone spinning there. And I believe that Ferdi Gerir Ramadan spinning. And Randa Hafas taking advantages now. Randa Hafas trying to get closer and closer to Andres Tiawan, both in MX5. We still got 2 minutes of actions left. Let's see what will happen in the last 2 minutes. Andrian Karyadi still trying to chase Samuel Dennis. Hasn't got the perfect chance. Samuel Dennis still defending his position, and there's no way for Andrian Karyadi to take the position from him. Oh, Bilal Vijay getting a lot of understeers. They're trying to battling out with Colin Lewis. Colin Lewis now in the 7th position in front of Bilal Vijaya. It's Billy now still trying. Oh, in the back there we got Andres Tiawan still battling up with Randa Hafas, and now we got Kiss overtaking Riandi Wijaya. Randa Hafas still trying to chase Andres Tiawan maybe in the last 2 laps here. And for the top position, we still have Wiranto and Dava Ardi Ansa, still very similar to the first race. And looks like they're still safe so far for the race because we only have 1 lap remaining, I believe. And Randy Setian in the third position is separated by 1.7 seconds different, but he got FX very close there with 0.6 seconds difference now. It's Bilal Vijay, the very broken car, tries to take from the other sides there. Colin Lewis tries to defense the inner side, both getting understeer, almost a switch back there. Bilal Vijay, when he gets it, getting almost side by side with Colin Lewis, still tries to get in positions there. Ooh, Colin Lewis still in the inside. Randa Hafas joining the battles there, already overtaking Andres Tiawan, and Bilal Vijay getting a bit wide. Oh, but another context that we got here between Randa Hafas and Colin Lewis, and now Andres Tiawan is getting a chance to overtake there, and Randa Hafas losing position actually, and the leader is already on final lap. It's Gugun Wiranto there. Gugun Wiranto in the last corner. In the first position, he has the 2nd place, and now in the 2nd race, he got the win. And followed by Dava Aryansa in the 2nd position, Randy Septian, Ifix, and Samuel Dennis, Andrian Karyadi, and last lap context there. Bilal Vijaya is now going to secure his place in the 7th position, followed by Colin Lewis, Randa Hafas, Andres Tiawan. Kiss very close between them. Now Riandi Wijaya, Ferdi Gerir Ramadan, Irfan Arifianto, Henry Roro, and Ryan there. Oh, what a race! The 2nd race that we got. Yeah, just more context basically. Just when you race this type of car that's not that fast, it's pretty common to get a lot of context like that, but it's not going to affect the car like as hard as the GT3 car, for example. So yeah, it's all fun that we got today, and that's pretty much going to wrap the race today. for the 39th edition of Weekly Race. What a race we got today. And yeah, I think this is a very interesting to see two types of cars, which is one of them is front driven and the other one is rear wheel drive. Gets to battling it out, and it looks like for today's weekly race we got the Bart, the front wheel drive car, as the champion today. And the win is evenly tied between Mirando and Dafa. Woo! Okay, so looks like it's already a wrap for us, and yeah, that's going to be all from the 39 weekly race. We're going to see you guys in the next weekly race, and again, for you all who haven't joined the Discord yet, just you can join in the discord.io/javasim to and we're gonna have some fun every Wednesday for the Java Sim weekly race, which is open for all drivers, by the way. So we can have fun together, practice together in the weekly race. Okay, so that's it, and see you again in the next weekly race. Bye bye.